Hello. In my kitchen. Let me know who's watching. I'm going to get started very soon because I don't have much time. Let's see. It's going to let me do what I need to do. Nope, didn't let me do it. Good morning, cuz. Good morning. So for some of you it's actually morning, and then for some of you it's the afternoon. I know some of you watch me from California or over in Central Standard Time, so you're about 3 or 2 hours behind me, or maybe an hour. And then there's a lot of you who are in the same on the Eastern Standard Time. You're watching at 12, which is probably your lunch break. So who's watching me from work? I'm looking at my laptop. It tells me who's responding or who's talking because I can see it here. Welcome from Oak Park, Michigan. You're not too far from me. Hey, Patty. Hi, DeAndrea. Oh, I just got to say her name all wrong, DeAndrea. Don't kill me. From Nashville. There it is. Oh, it did all of that for me. Okay. Well, that's cool. I see you guys. South Carolina, from Ohio. Welcome, welcome. So I gotta just put this off the charger. My phone is completely charged. So welcome. Who else is watching? Ooh, St. Louis. Yay, Patty. Yay. I like hearing accomplishments and things that people have gotten and dreamed for. Alright, so letting you guys know, welcome to my channel. I'm Nakia. Hey, Montgomery, Alabama. Just kidding. So welcome, my name is Nakia. You guys know me as BEAUTYCUTRIGHT. I have 3 channels. You already know that. But today's video is going to do 2 things. I'm going to start off with the tour of my gym because I know that's what everyone came for. I've been adding some things to it. And then we're going to talk about carbs. What carbs make you fat? And you're going to be so freaking... I'm just going to tell you now, you're going to be... I don't want to say surprised what the answer is going to be. You're going to be very, very surprised. So good morning to those of you who are watching. Good afternoon to the others that are watching. We're going to take it downstairs into my basement of my home. I'm going to turn my camera around because this is my workspace. So this is my full workspace. So everything is just kind of like organized a certain way. So I hope I'm not making you guys dizzy as all get out right now. But yeah. So when you walk in here, this is my gym. So the last video, like last year, good afternoon, Gloria. The last video I did last year of me actually putting this gym together, yeah, it was a lot of stuff, a lot of work. I started off with painting it and then building that thing and then slowly starting to get other stuff in here. So, yeah, so just kind of giving you a tour. Let's go back from the inside of the door. Yeah, see. Good afternoon. So, I can tell you guys now, these 2 items that I got, that's a manual treadmill, and then this is my bike. I think these are the best forms of cardio machines to have at home. I have a manual one instead of an actual one that's operated by electricity, you know, the ones that just go on its own and you walk. This one is manual, so it goes off my own personal speed. So that's what I like about the manual one. I can control it, and I don't have to make it too easy for myself. Not that any other type of treadmill is bad. This is just easier for me because it's in my home. But these are the two of my favorite types of cardio machines. I really don't like the bike like I used. I like the bike now, but before I hated the bike. I was more into treadmills and those elliptical machines when I did have a gym membership. So I don't have a gym membership anymore. But I got both of these on Facebook. So on Facebook, if you don't know, you can purchase or sell all kinds of stuff. And it's like a virtual garage sale in a sense. So that's where I got these two cardio machine things from. And then this little piece here, this is what holds my phone. So I got these from Five Below. So you're going to hear Five Below a lot, Facebook, and stuff that I just did myself. So yeah, I have these on both of the machines, so I'm able to actually look at my phone and see what's going on social media wise. But I'm starting to get to a point where I kind of don't bring my phone down here anymore because I have a TV. So this TV I also got from Facebook. I have the Fire Stick on it, so I watch YouTube videos most of the time on here. This is my thing for incense because I burn incense candles and things in here, and I have one of the chakra ones from Five Below. This came from Five Below, but it's one of the chakra incense that I use that gives for energy and focus, because that's what I want to do when I'm here in this space. More books that I got. Five Below, if you are familiar with Five Below, these are really good books, core books. These are books I'll be using within my online training programs, so just stay tuned for that. And this one on strength training and anatomy and stuff like that. Welcome from New York. Good afternoon. So yeah, this is a manual my brother Kevin gave me. So that's what this area is for. Then these are bands. Bands that I usually use a lot for. Yeah, I need to clean these or find another way. I don't use them as often as I used to, but I love bands. They're good for mobility, stretching, and things like that. So I have the loose ones, and then I also have the ones that are loose. I got these from Amazon. So they're bands, but they're from this company, and they were at a really good price. They were only $10 for what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the looped ones that I have. And then these I got from, I believe, Target a while back, and I just use them periodically. I have my, you know, pole dance badges and awards and all of that stuff is here. And then whenever I'm recording for social media or for YouTube, I have these here. So I have one that's a little bit bigger or longer, where it stands a little bit higher based on the level height that I need. And then I have a shorter one. And as you guys know, these wrap around. They wrap around things, so it makes it a lot easier. I can wrap it right around this or any one of these if I wanted to talk to you guys. So weight. These are 10 pounds. Yep, that's 10. That's 10. So I give you 20, and it gives you like a 1 pound like bar. But I got those from Five Below, and when you go in here, I have more of them. So I kind of like stocked up on weights from Five Below. So there's 10, 5s, and 2.5 in this crate that I have. I have my exercise ball. I have my kickboxing thing here. None of this up here matters. That's just storage for when I teach classes at the college. And then I have this trampoline my older brother got for me. Andre got this trampoline for me. I love this thing to death, but it's easier for me to sit it in here when I'm not using it. So, and then I have a lot of waist trainers. So these are all my personal waist trainers, and some of them I just haven't sold yet, and I haven't chose to do that yet. But yeah, these are all of my personal waist trainers. And then I have like whole videos and stuff that nobody uses DVDs anymore, so they're just there. And then other stuff I use for when I do have a gym membership, like gloves and things like that for heavy weightlifting. So, oops, sorry. So that's what's in the closet. But I'm going to keep going in a circle. So like we were still on this line here. Everything here. All of this stuff over here. So you guys see my, when I did my first competition, my bodybuilding competition in Orlando, Florida, there's my badge, there's my award, there's my invite to go overseas for it, but I didn't get a chance to because things ended up happening personally for me. But that's fine. Everything else here, yoga blocks, core sliders that I use, more information. These are little pieces of paper, and I'll show you what those are in a second. But they're exercise pictures or cards, and I have them posted somewhere so you'll know what I mean. But ankle weights or wrist weights, if you want to call them that, just for doing push-ups and stuff like that. And then more stuff I got from Five Below. I like these little cute things when I don't know what the heck I want to do. I just set my timer for 20 minutes and I just keep throwing this around until I finish the 20 minutes. This is a really simple, easy way to work out without having to think too hard. You should be putting yourself in a sense of autopilot with things. So this, to me, I think it makes like so much easier for me. But yeah, I have weights, other little like free weights that I've had for a while. This is really good for massaging particular muscles that are sore. So I'm gonna just put these back. This thing is freaking annoying. I'm good at it, but I don't like it. I would never suggest anybody do those freaking things. Things make you feel like you just don't have no kind of control over your body. That's just my opinion. But yeah, so my mirrors are all from Target. So you can see my mirrors. I have this banister that I got from Home Depot. I just put it up like any normal way that you would put a banister up. You guys would probably have, if I put a link down below this video to show you how I put everything together, you can watch it after I'm done. But yeah, this was actually for the purpose, like I'll be getting something of a small like dance floor that I can put down and move, because I'm a ballroom dancer. So I need this to help me with certain dance moves as a pole dancer, and as a ballroom dancer, especially with tango, I have to be able to keep my balance and control my own motions and movements. So that's why I have it. So it's kind of like bar workout or whatever you want to call it. More things down here. Got this from the bar itself. I got it from Amazon. Actually, it's an Amazon product, but I got it off Facebook. So let's just say that again. Somebody was selling it on Facebook, and it's an Amazon product. So that's what that bar is. So it was only like $20 on Amazon, and they were selling it for $10 on Facebook. So, oh well. Awesome, right? Still more weights from, what? More weights, stuff like this from Five Below. So this is a stepper that I use to do certain like glute exercises or leg exercises. These come separately, and this is like so new. And when I mean it's new, it's like a day or two new. I just got this. So it comes with these like extra extenders that you can clamp onto it so you can make it higher. But I just got this maybe about 2 days ago, so that I can use something other than crates to do my step-ups on. I got this as well. It's 8 pounds, you know, ball, medicine ball, and more weights that's sitting off to the side for when I do squats and deadlifts. Got this from Facebook as well. This is my workbench, or bench, whatever you want to call it, weight bench. And my favorite, this is my favorite waist trainer. So I used to sell these. I don't know if I'll be selling them again. I'm waiting on something new to send to people because I want it to fit for all body types. So that one did fit for most body types, but not everybody care for that. They like the other ones that are more like a waist cincher. But yeah, this I got from Facebook, and this I made myself. So this is called, let me turn it this way. This thing is called Swedish. It's called Swedish bars or gymnastic bars, or I'm going to do some adjusting to this because honestly these bars, when I grip them, they're a little bit too small, but they're easy for me to do stuff like calisthenics on. So that's the purpose, one of the purposes that I use it for. So when I'm doing handstands or one arm handstands and things like that, you guys haven't seen me do videos like that. You probably looked on social media and know that, you know, I'm a pole dancer, so I'm able to do it on linear poles. But when doing it here, down here, I don't really record it as much, which I probably will now, since people are probably wondering what the heck, what's the purpose of it. But if you look up Swedish bars or gymnastic bars, it's another word too, other than Swedish bars. Stall bars is the other word for it. And they also call it a Pilates bar as well. So it has many of different names and many of different purposes. But I built this off scrap stuff that I had in my house. I knew what to do with it, so I just created it. That's also in the video too of me showing you how I made this. So I'll try and link that down below too. And I made them with the 3 like loops that you can see there, so that I can attach my my elastic bands to them and I can work out. So working out almost just like you're at the gym and you're at those cable machines. That's kind of how I built this to work out with. So I have 2 at the top. I have actually 2 in the center, depending on what my exercises are. And then I have 2 at the bottom. That works really well for any exercises that I do that are floor or for glutes, anything like that. So this didn't take me long to build out. You just got to understand what tools to use so you don't tear your walls up, and that it can hold the amount of pounds as far as force is concerned when you're pulling. So you don't hear my my ceiling and my wall sound like it's cracking because I'm pulling too much force. So you got to know that. If you don't know, it's in the video. It's in the video. And then last but not least, that here is what I'm talking about when I said I had those little cards that had pictures of exercises. They are also in, I don't want to do this too fast because then I'll get dizzy. They're also in those little cards that's right there. I have this posted up of my, honestly, not necessarily my favorite, but the ones that I prefer to use if I'm trying to build strength and muscles in certain, strength and muscle gains in certain, I want to just say strength, trying to build strength in it. So these are the ones that I have. This is actually a chart that uses based off the colors of the bands that I have. So I got these from Five Below a long time ago, but these bands are the body elastics. I have this whole set, and the bands come in these different colors, and combining colors together gives you the amount of weight that you can use in pounds and in kilograms. So it'll give you that, and you can choose whichever one you want and connect them with these different apparatuses and connections and stuff that I have. Like I also have this strap for your legs or whatever you want to use it for. So I do have the body elastic whole complete set that you can actually use it up against your door. So if this door is closed, I can put certain things, it's inside of here, but I can put it in here and keep it from moving on me. But that's why I have these instead. So that's why I built that, so it's a little bit easier for me to work with instead of using my door, because my door is in the basement. So all of this stuff that's up against the back of my door is body elastics. There's stuff from bodybuilding.com. Most of these bands and stuff are either from Five Below, or this is a company that specifically makes bands mainly for calisthenics for people who are aerialists. So that's pole dancers, people who do silks, trapeze. So they have these for conditioning moves. So I have 2 of them myself. Eventually I'll show you guys how I use those. Something else I got from Five Below. So all of this stuff on the back of my door is just where I hang everything else at, so I can keep this room as clean as possible. My yoga mat, foam roller, which I'm going to get another one. And this actually is hanging. This is a poster for pole dancing. I just never put it up. But this is actually hanging on the back of the door. So it's this. It's called a Ionic bar. That's what it's called. But it looks like this. And I got this. I know I got this from Amazon. I purchased this directly from Amazon. I saw it on YouTube somewhere, and so I just decided to purchase it. And I do like it a lot because I can change the weight and everything, because it has clips and stuff to the ends of it, and you can change the weight and everything based off the bands that I already have. And then last, just like when I keep up with workouts, if it's not up here for training or weight training, I'll do things down here for HIIT or metabolic training, which is somewhat the same thing, but there's a slight difference. We'll talk about that in another video. And honestly, these are my inspirations. These are the people that I watch on YouTube when I'm in here. Mel Robbins, I'm doing a free program that she has called Mindset Reset for 35 days. If you guys can check that out, I'll link it down below. I did link it in the last live video. And then Dr. Eric Berg, who I've worked with, learned a lot from when it comes to the keto diet and just diet and health and nutrition. I love him. Athlete XX, I forgot the guy's name, but I love him because he teaches things that are more on this aspect, like the proper form, what muscle, how to actually activate the particular muscle that you're working out so you can build muscle mass. So I watch him a lot here. And then Dan Locke is really just somebody I like to listen to on the business tip, because I do all my own businesses, so I can use any kind of information of learning and marketing and selling and all of that. And there's also Billie Jean Marketing, which that's something different. I've put that in the video on my beauty channel where you guys will see that. So this is really just the tour of my gym. Right now I don't have a membership to any gym at this point because it's the winter time. I don't like going out in the winter time unless I have to. Not that I just sit here in the house and just, you know, exclude myself, or what's the word? It's another word for it, but not that I'm here by myself all the time. I do go, but as far as the gym is concerned, why not just use what I already have in my house? During the springtime, I might decide to, because I like to have much heavier weights. If I choose to lift heavier, it's so much easier for me to do it at an actual gym. So I only have a gym membership for maybe about a quarter of the year. Most of the time it's really just the spring and summer, and then once fall and winter hits, I'm not even trying. I'll just stay here. It's easy because when I get up, the first thing I do is do cardio. I do fasted cardio. I still do it. Hi, Nicole. Wait, is that Nicole? Is that you? No, that's Vanessa. Hi, Vanessa. So yeah, this is my tour. So you guys know, oh, I see Lawrence on here. What are you doing? So yeah, this is my gym. So remember I told you guys that I was going to talk to you about carbs. Actually, I'm going to do this in the kitchen, because I told you guys you're going to be surprised at the answer. So you guys know I'm simple when it comes to giving you guys information on nutrition, exercise, and just kind of living your best life. So let's be real clear of what carbs actually do make you fat. Aw, thank you. You're welcome. I know people wanted to know, and I was going to just do a video of it, but I'm getting used to these lives. I prefer lives because it makes me think I'm in a classroom anyway. So I sit in my kitchen a lot to work, so my laptop is here. So if you guys got questions, I'm not going to be on here long because I have another master course. I have a master course that I need to teach. So I teach wig making. I have an online school, and I have to go on to the next step with them, so I'm not going to be on here long. But let's talk about these freaking carbs. These are the carbs that make you fat. All of them. All of them make you fat. So does protein. So does fat. All foods make you fat if you overconsume. So, the reason why I'm saying this, when someone says that there's good carbs and bad carbs, they're causing you to have a bad relationship with food. Right now, this whole thing about cutting carbs out of your diet is bullshit. It makes no sense to cut things out because you're trying to lose weight. Even if you cut it out, I'll give you an example. Even if you cut carbs out and you do what we call that keto diet, and keto means that you're eating a higher amount of fat, moderate amount of protein, low to no carbs, you're still going to gain some kind of weight because it's calories in versus calories out. It does not matter what the hell you're eating. It does not matter. Carbs do not make you fat. Overconsumption of food, period, with no activity for a long period of time is what causes you to have excess body fat. Period. It's calories in versus calories out. If you are eating too much of anything, you are going to gain weight. Food is energy. Fat is stored energy. We need it, but we don't need a whole lot of it. We need it, but we don't need a whole lot of it. So, your relationship with food should be different. It should be for the purpose of you using it to taking it in for health purposes and to get the energy that you need from it in order to continue on with your training, your day, or whatever it is. That's the simplest way I can say it. I am not going to tell you that this particular carb makes you fat, this carb doesn't make you fat, because broccoli versus potato chips, you can eat a whole lot of freaking broccoli and still gain some weight because, again, it's calories in versus calories out. So, I'll give you an example of me being overweight came from stress and overconsumption of food. Even though I didn't eat often, honestly, I think I've only visited McDonald's once or twice out of the day, almost every day. If you knew how many calories is in those meals, then you would understand what I mean by overconsumption. Even though you're only eating 2 meals from McDonald's, and it's not good for you anyway, it has no health benefit to you whatsoever, you're overconsuming the food and not expending that energy is going to be a problem for you. You're going to gain that weight. It is what it is. So, carbs don't make you fat. You make yourself fat by having the wrong relationship with food and over-consuming things and not expending energy. So be mindful of what you're eating, in the fact of be mindful of your portion control. That is the simplest way I can do it. There is no need for you to start changing your diet so drastically that you haven't even gotten the concept of portion control. Get that down first. My online coaching is going to be teaching you that, period. How to deal with portion control, what foods to eat, how to switch your way of eating or your eating habits from one to the other so that you'll feel confident and you can lose that excess body fat, because it's still a calories in versus calories out. Everybody has a particular diet style that they enjoy. You might enjoy keto, you might enjoy low carb, you might love intermittent fasting, which is not a diet, it's just a timing of eating. I hope people get that. Carb cycling is the same thing as a timing of eating certain carbs. There's paleo, there's vegan, there's vegetarian, there's pescatarian, there's all these different diet styles. Do they all work? Yes, because they're all teaching you to eat healthy and to decide which one you're going to do. Are you trying to gain muscle mass, or are you trying to lose excess body fat? And that's a calories in versus calories out situation. That's the simplest I can say it. So, you guys got any questions? I got 5 minutes. I hope that made sense. So I know the title says what carbs that make you fat. They all make you fat if you overconsume them, period. But I don't believe in you taking anything out of your diet unless it's your personal choice. And when I mean taking something out of your diet, if you choose not to eat meat because you're vegan or vegetarian, that is a choice, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's just as healthy as someone who does eat meat. So I'm not partial to diet styles. I'm not partial to one. I think they all work. It's just a matter of doing it for the personal benefit of yourself. And as a coach, I'm teaching you how to figure that out for yourself. You have to figure it out for yourself. You can't make these choices based off what you see other people's progress is, because it might not be the same for you. I teach based off your body type. So if you go on to BEAUTYCUTRIGHT.com, you sign up, you'll get the information right there. You have access to videos that are there right now that you can watch and see, and we can go from there. Is keto really good with all of the fatty foods? I did a video about my viewpoint on keto, so check that out. Just search on YouTube. I've given a very extensive information on how I feel about keto. So I think a lot of people are doing it because they just been told that it helps you lose weight, but that's neither here nor there. That is not the only thing that helps you lose weight. Diet is important, but trying all these different things just because you were told, but what if it doesn't fit you? So sometimes we're trying stuff that does not even fit us because we're all over the place and we're not focused on staying consistent with the one decision that we're already making. Is to change one thing out of your diet. On fasted days, I also do weights in the evening? No, my schedule is with weight training is kind of sporadic. I don't train twice a day. I don't unless it's close to a competition. Then yeah, I'll do that. But I keep mine very simple. I get my breath in, do some cardio and do some HIIT training, and that's what keeps the weight down for me. That's what's working for me. In my coaching, I will teach you how to figure out which type of training works best for you based off what your personal goals are. So what I'm doing doesn't mean it's going to work for you. I've already gone through the stages of it. Now, if you're at my stage or at my weight or you're at a goal weight and you're looking to go into the next step, just take my online coaching and I'll get you to do, get you where you need to go from there. But that's the best way I can answer it. So I know you already are a part of the coaching program. So you guys know, you guys can go onto my website, join the group. It's a GroupMe app called Online Coaching with Beauty Cut Right Fitness. Go and join. It's free to you. The women there are freaking amazing. They are very encouraging to each other. They ask for help, and there's times where I'll chime in, and sometimes I'll wait because I know you ladies that are involved. I know you know what to do. Sometimes you just need to push it out there or get it out. You're like, oh man, I need to follow my own advice. I just helped someone else. So they are amazing. They are so encouraging to each other. It's nice to see that they are working very hard and being consistent. And I'm there. I send updates and things like that to let them know, so go ahead and join. Can I substitute avocado with something else because I don't like avocado? Yes, you can. Walnuts. Yep, you can. I love avocados, by the way. But there are people who are allergic to avocados. So, yeah. You can substitute it with whatever you want. Or you could not eat fats whatsoever. It's up to you. It's better that you eat what you like instead of trying to eat stuff that you don't like just because somebody told you that it's healthy. The only thing I will say you should try and add into your diet is vegetables. So that's really important. Add those in as much as you possibly can. They're fibrous carbs. They're a part of your health, and you need to be at a healthy state in order for your body to even recognize that you're trying to get it to lose weight. So think of that first. So my 5 minutes is up. Join the I'm going to say Facebook Live. It's not. Join my GroupMe app. Join the group. It's linked. Just scroll to the bottom on the on my website, BEAUTYCUTRIGHT.com. I'll link it down below. And just join. If you've got questions or anything like that, if I'm able to answer them, I will do so. And other than that, I will see you guys probably Tuesday. Wait, I got a few seconds. Hold on. I need to ask you guys this. What's the best time for me to do lives again? Because I'm teetering-tottering between Tuesdays and Wednesdays. Both days are free for me, but I can only do 12 or 2 p.m. That's it. Now, I already know on Wednesdays I can't do 2 because I teach classes at 2 o'clock. So, yeah. I know you guys got more questions, but I am totally encouraging you to join my online coaching course. If you really want to know this stuff, allow me to coach you. Just asking me a bunch of questions and thinking that I'm going to give you an answer is not going to work, because I don't know what works for you. I don't know you that well to give you that type of answer. And I want to give you an answer that works for you, not just some generalized information like these videos are. It's generalized information I'm giving you about carbs. They all make you fat if you overconsume them, period. So once you're settled or you make a decision to invest in yourself, I'm here. I will help you. So join it. But I was trying to figure out 12 or 2 on a Tuesday, or should I just stick to 12 on Wednesday? Once this video is loaded, you can let me know what you think. I already asked everybody in my GroupMe group, so if you want to tell me in there, join and say hi to me and ask me or tell me whatever you want, and we can go from there. So other than that, I got to get prepared for the next thing. I love you guys. See you, Patty, Vanessa. I know Nicole's watching. Who else is watching? Got Tamika, my cousin Jazz. I don't even know if Lawrence is still on here. Who else is on here? Yes, Kimberly. I don't know if you're still watching. Sharon still watching. Janaea. Miss Eve 957. Gloria. Dorinda. Oh, please don't kill me if I'm saying names wrong. Look at me, I'm flirting. I don't know why I'm flirting. This is what I do when I'm flirting. I'll see you guys in the next live. If I pick Tuesday or Wednesday, you guys will know in advance. Don't worry. Hope you enjoyed the video. I love you guys. Love you, Gloria. I saw you there. Thank you guys. You guys have a wonderful day. Seems like it's going to be nice.